This is Swimming Show.
We welcome you this morning for Marina Martin Bay in the Eastern Cape. What are we doing here? Well, the SA National Open Water Championships are taking place right here, and we will be bringing you some of this action in future programs of the swimming show. Thank you so much. Facebook comments. It is good to know that you are really enjoying the show. Just keep those conversations going and also send us your pictures as well. We'd really love to see that. Well, this is our busy aquatic season, so we've got a plenty aquatic action in store for you today. So sit tight, relax, find a comfortable spot as we unravel all that.
Hello, hi there, my fellow. This week, CANA Zone 4 from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. We look at the girls 13 and under and the women 31 and over at the recent aQuellé Midmar Mile. Then it's part 2 of the SA Grand Prix Swimming Gala from Durban, KZN. The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
The Eastern Cape is different from that of the aQuellé Midmar Mile, where Midmar is social and competitive. SA champs, on the other hand, are all about competition. KwaZulu in the Midlands of KZN for some more race action from the recent Midmar Mile.
Babuyi lidisesi bafu Dam Resort haufinyana lawe. This of the epic weekend stand the previous hardly visible as the morning sun the ground. Today, young girls under 13 and the women 1 years and older. It's pancake and an egg hot, basically you want drink. Feet like a you get a spot with a view. In the VIP tent, our international swimmers 8 and 16-mile editors for their events. Rand has been pledged for charities. Our 5-kilometer walk champion Chad Ho onto the barge. At the start, late registration continues throughout the swimmers register times when they cross a mat at the finish.
My name's Kira. I feel energetic and excited.
Hello, my name's Tana. 12 years old and feeling nervous.
My name's Kirsten the Fitter and I'm quite confident going in. I'm looking to come top 5 or higher. I'm going against these two and it's quite exciting.
Here is Terence Parkin going for his 5th mile.
I'm Tori Oliver and obviously I feel confident, but I mean like it's still tough because like these are like my rivals in the pool, so I'm really nervous, but I'm sure I hope it's not going to be yeah, I'm excited for this one. Let's see if I can improve my time, but no pressure.
Yeah, it's a call for now, Melissa Martinson, 2003 winner. Yeah, and I've swum it every year since 6 years old, so the last 4 years I've been doing this year just giving it a bit of a break, but still doing the one just to keep it in the system, and hopefully I've
about 1,400 Zapasadi, Diamamoleng Walibilo Lena. Orange caps are seeded best. They are faster than the other color caps follow. Gold means 8-mile swimmer, while the green caps will do 16 miles, all for starter Peter Mitchell. It is a scramble to reach open water first. Bump and grind to get to The next group, batch, get ready to start 3 minutes later. Race convener is the eye on the boat.
Yesterday, we've got Tyron Kruger coming up to 400-meter mark. The channel this morning, not on the right-hand side. Just behind him is Eric Leroux. Then there's a gap of about 15 meters, and our first lady with the orange cap here is Michelle Flizakova, who is likely to win the 31 to 40. She's a really competent swimmer and a winner in this category before. We know that Zoe Phillips is one of the leading ones, just a few meters behind in the 13 and under category. And then we can see if we can identify a few more. The leading 16-mile swimmer at the moment, Lexi Kelly, she started off just behind Batain and coming on that left line for the swimmers. And she is lying base position at the moment. So we'll come back to you when we get to the 800.
Well, there you are, beautiful. Absolutely crystal clear. And that's
Brian, they're now at the 600-meter mark, and it is still Tyron who's lying in ahead of Eric over here, the 8-mile guys. The interesting race that's developing here is with Zakova, and just behind is Tori Oliver. So that's the top 13 and under kid at the moment, lying in 5th place overall here, Lexi Kelly. So doing very well. Looks like Zoe Phillips is lying in that 2nd position, the 13 and under category. So a lot of racing going on here.
Well, thank you there to Wayne Ridden, Arnold, a man that always amazes me. He knows absolutely every swimmer.
And the amazing thing about it is, if you are watching swimmers in general, it's very difficult to tell them apart. But Wayne knows the intricacies in each person's stroke so well. That's the difference. Because remember, they're all wearing the same caps and the numbers.
So we're coming up to mark. It's still Tyron Kruger, Eric Leroux with a good 50 on Michelle Flizakova. The person who's now moving into the 2nd spot in the 13, or in the 1st spot in the 13 under, who has just jumped ahead a little bit because Tori Oliver is swimming in a really couple of zigzag swims here, so she should just pick on somebody and follow them, in my opinion. The race now has developed between Kirsten de Goede and Tori Oliver, and probably the best thing that Tori Oliver ever did was to now move on to the left-hand side of Kirsten de Goede, where she's breathing towards her, but they're not keeping a really great line. Probably pushing both of them out onto that far line, which is probably not the best thing to do. They've now got about a 10-meter lead on Michelle Flizakova, and he's also now following them, so they're taking quite the wrong line through to the finish here. Now, just behind them, we have Lex, who's keeping the best line here, along with Gary Albertine. Also amongst the younger kids that we identified is Kelly Kraus, but she's way off the 1st and 2nd fight that is going here by about 100 meters. So that's the top 3 coming through here. But the race at the moment is really, really going like absolutely crazy here. Kirsten de Goede and Tori Oliver.
The charities, but this is a female race.
Of the 18 minutes and 5 seconds, let's join Frank Knowles on the slipway.
Brian, thanks very much. If you're casting your eyes out, you'll see the tracker boat with Wayne in has just pulled off to the side. The 2 swimmers obviously up front there, Tyron Kruger and Eric Leroux. Tyron Kruger yesterday in the top 5 in every single swim, and obviously right up here in the top 2. Looks like he's going to take this one.
The Gold Caps approach, and Wayne Ridden makes his way to the slipway. Category winners, 13 and women 31 plus.
Well, on the man is Tyron Kruger with that nice easy stroke of his, and just behind him there on the right is Eric Leroux. And then if you look at the ladies that are just behind there, the one now leading at this stage is Tori Oliver. Just behind her is Kirsten de Goede, and just behind that is Michelle Flizakova. So there's your age group category winners there. So well done to Tyron there, 21, 25 or so. So he's got another 3 more to go. But give her a big round of applause. She's from a lot of zigzagging across here, but she's won this. Tori Oliver, well done, 22.08. So she managed to finish that a little bit faster there on that last 400 meters. So 22.8 is her time. Kirsten de Goede comes over the line there in 22.17. A great race from the two of them. Not an easy one out there because of the direction that they swam. And this is Michelle Flizakova who's coming up here. She's going to take the 31 to 40 category. So give her a big round of applause.
Hang on.
And then there's the big race here. The green cap, as I said, is Lexi Kelly. And we'll have to pick up a few of the others as they cross the line.
Wayne, I've caught up with Tori. Tori, congratulations. Good swim. Swam what Wayne was considering maybe the wrong line.
Yeah, I couldn't see because like my goggles were really blurry, so I couldn't really see. And then when I saw I was going around the buoy, I had to stop and I had to go the right way again.
Good swim though, happy with it in all?
Yes, I am. I'm so happy. This was my goal coming first. I'm so happy.
Let's give Tori a big round of applause. That was the goal, to get here first, and she did it today. A magnificent swim for her. Well done.
Taysom Botha gets 6th place in the girls under 13 age group. Yena o latelwa ke Melanie Cook le Lee McMoran.
Are we going to be seeing you coming back next for more?
Definitely. See how it goes. But I have about 8 swimmers here, so I'm going to watch them race in a different category. So I'm excited to watch that too. Yeah.
What keeps you coming back?
Experience. It's lovely to see the excitement on everyone's faces when they're novices. And after 43 about being here.
What a huge event! Netafala to CANA. This has been the aQuellé Midmar Mile.
You just gotta Midmar. Yaanong ke a tlhaloganya gore reng lebelo le le itsege thata yana. Ke naka gore mabenkeleng wena dula fela yalo.
Ka morago papatso. Swimming action from Zimbabwe. Dula ntse o dutse le go.
The swimming show attended the CANA Zone 4 Swimming Championships in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. CANA is an African federation. Meruna re rata thata go ema basetsi ba rena nokeng fa ba ya go tsaya karolo kwa di-competitioneng kgatlhanong le mafatshe a mang mono Africa. This is a good chance for them to be groomed and get the experience that they require to compete internationally. Let's take a look.
This is the CANA for swimming and water from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe.
This competition's very good. We've had almost 250 swimmers participating, bigger than it was in Mauritius last year. A water polo competition we've included because of the program started over the last years with South Africa and Zimbabwe as a junior competition. And the junior event was going to be held in Zimbabwe this year, and we thought it would be nice to have the two events together to encourage other countries. So we've made it quite a bit, almost 400 taking.
It's a fantastic atmosphere here, the swimming and the polo together. You know, we're not having 26 polo players, 26 polo players plus 300-400. So just walking into the pool area, you can see the way swimming teams are sitting there together, a lot more noise and atmosphere and energy. And especially a huge thing was that, you know, the boys to get a march past in front of a big crowd and things like that. So it's just, yeah, it's added to the whole international experience, the polo and the swimming together. And yeah, definitely back and continue seeing the polo join in the future.
Well, I think we've done well so far. For Zimbabwe to be able to be hosting CANA. The preparation is hectic, but I think everything went on according to plan. And I'm hoping to see a very good tournament. So far, I think everything is going according to plan.
No, this is definitely a good platform for the up-and-coming swimmers, not only in South Africa, but also in Africa. They get an opportunity to race against each other where they are in Africa, and hopefully one day continue and go to World Champs, Commonwealth Olympics.
We're delighted to have this competition here, not only because we get a chance to have a good competition with swimmers from other countries, but we're also able to give our kids the opportunity to swim at an international like this. As I said, we've got an A and a B team, so we've given over 60, 70 opportunity to swim here for them.
We are a stakeholder. In fact, it's one of our premier sports that we support. We have a history with swimming through Kirsty. We're very excited because this is critical. We're still looking for Olympians. We're looking for gold for the future. So we're very, very happy that we host this developmental garden. We look forward to it helping us as we go along.
Newly renovated Bulawayo venue of the Continental Showdown. This is the 800-meter freestyle timed final for girls 14 and under. 16 lengths of this Olympic-sized 50-meter pool. South Africa's Tori Oliver entry time. She should do very well here. Tori Oliver crashes into the wall after 16 lengths. A new CANA record in event 1, 9 minutes 37.4 seconds, nearly 2 seconds off the previous best.
I'm not really happy with my time because I didn't do my PB. I actually picked up 2 seconds from my normal time, but all in all the place, so getting a gold medal for my first race is pretty exciting.
The 50-meter breaststroke for boys 15 to 16 years. Liam Davis from Zimbabwe set the record of 31.33 in 2016. The best entry time teammate Liam O'Hara swimming here. It's close, but 15-year-old Liam O'Hara crashes into the wall. A new CANA record, 30.6. Wow, how good was that? Namibian Ronan Vantenaar just gets in ahead of Sbusiso Ngcobo of South Africa.
My name's Robin Lee. I'm 18 years old and I swim for Zimbabwe. It's been a great privilege to come back and be able to race for my country, and I think that the competition has, and it's nice for the younger ones to come out and see all the experience of us older kids racing. And
my name is Amber Mikhailo. I'm 17 years old and I'm representing Kenya.
My name's Quentin Tayari. I'm from Team Zim.
I'm Erin Jarvis. I'm 16 years old and I play for the South African under-17B side.
My name is Hayden Awan. I'm 14 years old and I swim for Seychelles.
My name's Tilka Palk. I'm 20 years old. I'm the Zambia national team captain and I swim for Zambia.
My name's Andile Becker. I'm 13 years old and I swim for Botswana.
I'm Wande Kamwendo, 16 years old, swimming for Malawi.
My name is Varenda Chwanen. I'm from Mauritius and I'm 15 years old.
I'm Jessica McAllister. I'm 16 turning 17. I'm from Team Zimbabwe and my gala's gone okay. So
the officials that made it. South Africa tops medal standings with Zimbabwe second and then Zambia. Those were tallied. It was Zimbabwe on top, followed by Zambia and then South Africa. Diketsalo tse ding tsa CANA Zone 4 o tla di fumana dibekeng tse latelang.
I am seriously starting to like what this coastal town has to offer. It is very different from the hustle and bustle of Gauteng. Se kgakala nna le wena a re kopane morago ga se.
Ka morago papatso. SA Grand Prix action from eThekwini, KwaZulu. Check it out.
These These open water swimmers are trying to qualify for the World Champs, which are going to be held in Budapest, Hungary in July. Our pool swimmers are also on that mission. We shift our focus now to the Kings Park Pool Complex in Durban. This is the SA Grand Prix Series. Enjoy.
The aquatic facility, Kings Park, third SA Grand Prix Championship, took place here. The best of our swimmers use this event to compete at level and aim to peak.
It's camps, and that's going to be taking place in Budapest. And then we've also got the youth, which is taking place in Indianapolis in the States. So two big events for our swimmers, both on the juniors, and then also we have the university games as well taking place this year. Busy year for us, and yeah, we have to get on top of it. And like I said, Tokyo 2020 is 3 years away now, so we've got to get moving.
Yeah, so it gives us a good opportunity to get the last prep races done before the junior nationals and the senior, and it's going to happen both in the so it's a good opportunity for kids to come and see what it's all about, racing and putting some good times together.
Yeah, it's a great facility. It's space. Everyone knows it's a fast pool, and you know, as you said, it's the last opportunity to race here before we come to our youth age group championships, and which is also the trials for the World Cup.
Kings Park is definitely our best facility in the country. You know, indoor heated pool, and I think especially for nationals, you know, nationals can sometimes be quite intimidating. You know, you're coming into a bigger stadium, bigger swimmers out there, and I think especially for the youngsters to come out and race us early and get that feel of, you know, get that shock out the way. You know, it's always good. I think for me, I've always liked to race before I raced the big guys overseas, or when I was younger. You know, I'd like to race them at a World Cup before we meet at the Olympics and the World Champs. So.
One length off the pool. Golden Girl Penny Haynes still holds the 50th breaststroke record of 30.83 seconds, set way back in 1999. 19-year-old Dutch swimmer Tana Schoenmaker has gone out fast. Schoenmaker makes it look easy, 32.41 seconds. Abrahams is next, followed by Bree Parker from Seal Swimming Club in Pietermaritzburg. We move on to men's 100-meter stroke. Cameron did not attend this Grand Prix, but his Olympic teammate Jared swimming from lane 5. Michael Hooley from Sex School in Cape Town has posted the best time before his final. He is a Hooley, and it looks like Bailey Musgrave from Seagulls is in lane 3, is next. At the finish, Cross has gained but cannot get the better of Hooley. He finishes just ahead of Musgrave to grab the silver.
I 101, that's a PB for me. I'm just happy with the swim. There's a lot to improve on, but I'm happy.
We are really privileged to have a world champion like Chad Leclerc that we can see in person. Di motlotlo haholo. Mang ya ke nga batla iphumana a sesa le mpudi wa lefatshe. Just look at that incredible work. On Chad's left is Ralph Gavier from Tux. And in lane 3, it's Brandon Levy from Seagulls. Once more, that long glide from Leclerc. A strong finish, 50.2 seconds, the second fastest this year. What a good swim. Gavier takes second, and Brandon Levy just out-touches JP van der Merwe from Tux.
Yeah, no, very happy. You know, I wasn't really worried about time too much. Kind of just going in there, focusing on my technique. I've been working a lot on technique the last 3.5 weeks with the new coach, and that's the one big change I've, you know, my fly technique. I don't know how it looks. I need to go back and look at it, but it feels more efficient, and I think you know, that's thinking behind it. You know, efficiently. So if you can use the same amount of whatever and less strokes and
faster, then you can swim a 200 way quicker. So that's the plan.
Hutswa Durban, the Grand Prix moves to the Western Cape. Be sure to catch that on The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
Beke etlang o ka solofela the third leg of the SA Grand Prix series khone khole monate tota. Mme nna ke itumeletse leto la me for Marina Martinique mo bekeng etlang re tlo go bona dipoelo tsa the SA Open Water Championships ka ge the results are currently being formalized. This is tuberculosis month, so let us not underestimate the seriousness of TB. Consult your doctor or your parents if you illness in your body. Unfortunately, our time is up. Until then, thank you for watching.
The Swimming Show.